I don't care about the haters. I do care about my fans that are disappointed in me.
Dolls, I can't believe we're still in 2020 when it feels like it's been a decade since January. While we're all super busy with all the global events that made this year extraordinary, there is one teeny tiny event that we almost missed, and that's the 16th birthday of our favorite girl, Millie Bobby Brown. Yes, my dears, our baby Elle is officially a lady. So now that she's growing up, there are some super mortifying moments from her younger years that she wishes the world would just forget. But here's the tea, sisters. I'm just not sure the world is ready to forget about the following moments. So make sure to stick around as we take a look at all the moments Millie Bobby Brown wishes we would all just forget. But before that, a simpler reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First is when Millie got sexualized the moment she turned 16. I can't believe someone would actually ruin someone else's birthday this way. It got so bad that Millie's birthday message ended up being super depressing when it should have been the highlight of her year. She said there are moments she gets really frustrated from the inaccurate, inappropriate, and sexualized insults she gets from all of these knuckleheads in the world. Millie is still a baby and shouldn't have to go through any of this. Next, our girl Millie also wishes the world would forget about the major bullying she got when she decided to join Twitter. Oh, the world can be so hateful sometimes, dolls. To this day, I still don't get why people would take the time to edit memes and videos just to try to take down a child like Millie. And to make her seem like a homophobe and a bigot? What gives? I mean, I'm all for canceling truly problematic celebrities, but Millie is not that problematic. Okay, full disclosure, because I would never lie to you dolls, Millie Bobby Brown might be a little problematic, but not to the extent that Twitter makes it out to be. Sometimes, I think Millie is someone who got way famous before she could fully develop her social skills, which might be why she can't seem to let others talk. Like, I swear to God, it's so annoying when all 6 of the Stranger Things kids are at an interview, but Millie seems to think she's the only one who should talk. But don't you think she's gotten better in more recent interviews? Millie is seriously growing up, and she wants you to forget how awful she was back then. But I do understand that not everything can be forgotten in a jiffy. Like the fact that she's apparently a flat earther. This is why I'm telling you dolls, don't ever quit school, regardless of how famous you can get. Millie apparently watched one too many conspiracy videos on YouTube and somehow got convinced that the Earth is not a sphere, but flat. Is it the 11th century around here? Another pretty dumb moment that Millie wants us all to forget is when our dear boy Noah Schnapp revealed that she can't even spell Fiji, as in Fiji bottled water. Big freaking deal, right? Well, dolls, it shouldn't have been such a huge deal, but if you come to me saying Fiji is your favorite brand of bottled water, best believe I expect that you at least know how it's spelled. It's not that hard, is it? Must be our fault, though, for expecting a lot from a child who doesn't even know what the word justice means. Oh, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet. Of course, Millie Bobby Brown wishes we would all forget all about her first kiss. Admit it, dolls. Would you want your first kiss to be on Netflix all the time? I would literally vomit. That's one part of being a celebrity that I'll never feel comfortable about. First kisses should be special, and should be with someone who means a lot to you. Well, I guess our baby Elle still lucked out because Finn Wolfhard does mean a lot to her, but I still cringe about the idea that Millie's own parents are the audience to her first kiss. Ew, ew, ew! Speaking of other firsts that our dear Millie had to endure because of Stranger Things, notice how her gorgeous hair looks so healthy now? It didn't always look that way. Remember? She had to shave it all off when they started Stranger Things. I mean, that's brave and all, but trust me, she doesn't want to do it again. In fact, she recently reacted to one of the first interviews she did as Baby Elle, and she said she thinks she looked like a potato. Guess I can't say I disagree. Now, around that same time, the paparazzi were all over Millie. And take note, dolls, she literally had zero training on how to deal with fame, because nobody even expected Stranger Things to be such a massive hit. I swear, I choked on my tea when I saw old footage of our girl Millie trying to do these glam poses on the street. She was so little and so awkward, I almost felt bad. But also, you go, girl. Millie wants us to forget about this, but can we not? Because it's honestly so adorable and super sweet. But if we're talking about the most embarrassing moments Millie has ever had in her life, it would be the time she totally blew off this super hot, super popular big shot actor at a party. Sadly, she couldn't remember, or doesn't want to spill the tea on who the guy actually was. Millie just told a fan that her most humiliating moment was mistaking a major actor for a fan who approached her at a party, just to say how much he adores her. So, next is when she flipped people off for no reason. Again, dolls, I do not condone any sort of vulgarity or obscenity around here, so this one really grinds my gears. Millie was just trying to dry her hair or her face or something, and someone was filming her. Out of nowhere, she threw the middle finger up. I was appalled, but not as appalled as when she shoved the best of young boys, Caleb McLaughlin, at the Nick Awards. I mean, I get it, she must have been nervous or overwhelmed or something, but I felt so bad for Caleb, who almost tripped on that stage because dear Millie almost knocked him over. But I do understand why and how baby girl Millie knows how to roughhouse. She did grow up with a rather prank-loving brother by the name of Charlie Brown. One time, Millie was filming this home video and trying to give us a tour of her magnificent mansion when Charlie decided to throw something at her. Of course, 11 whipped out her 11 face and threatened to hurt her brother because of his antics. Anyway, speaking of Millie's brother, do you dolls remember how he dissed Millie for her superstar complex? Gotcha, Mills. Nothing like a big brother to always keep your feet firmly on the ground, no? If big brothers can't do that trick, then big sisters surely can. Remember how Ava Brown completely stole the spotlight whenever she's in one of Millie's videos? Yeah, there was even one time when she told Millie not to do her live stream in the living room because Miss Ma'am Ava Brown needed some peace and quiet. Finally, a queen we can stan. Which reminds me, I really wanted to love Millie, but some time ago, she decided not to talk too much about Black Lives Matter. Isn't it sad that she has literally millions of fans she can potentially influence, but she chose not to? I mean, she really should be a better friend to Caleb after everything they've been through together. Something I learned about Millie, though, that she totes wants us all to forget, is that she's not used to being a good friend. I mean, she would totally ignore Finn and try to one-up Gaten Matarazzo in every interview. Ever. And you know how she says she's our friend too? But I thought friends don't lie. Then why did she lie on her skincare routine tutorial video? I'm sure you know all about this by now. We all saw how her face completely stayed dry, even though she pretended to put on all those creams and other skincare products, right? We seriously hope Millie has changed now that she's almost an adult. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!